Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you to our media that is here, keeping the community updated on this case that happened 18 and a half years ago. I want to thank, before we get started too far into this, I want to thank the Tifton Judicial Circuit, the Turner County Sheriff's Office, and the Dooley County Sheriff's Office and their assistance in this case. We wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't from them and the community coming together and sending us information and giving us leads. On Friday, March 22nd, 2002, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation was requested by the Turner County Sheriff's Office to assist in a death investigation where 3 adults were found dead inside of a residence. In the early morning hours of March the 22nd, the Turner County Fire Department and Turner County Sheriff's Office responded to a house fire at 13875 Georgia Highway 112 East, Rebecca, Georgia. The fire was called in by a truck driver that was passing by the residence. Inside of the residence, fire personnel discovered 3 bodies, later identified as Thomas Joseph Weidman, known in the community as Tommy Joe Weidman, his wife Deborah Wheeler Weidman, and their daughter Melissa Weidman. Melissa Weidman was 8.5 months pregnant at the time of her death, and the body of the unborn fetus was discovered inside the residence beside Melissa's body. Autopsies were performed by the GBI Medical Examiner's Office, and it was discovered that all 3 adults had been shot prior to the house fire. During the initial investigation, numerous investigative acts were conducted, evidence collected and processed, evidence sent to the crime lab to be analyzed, and numerous interviews conducted and followed up on, but all leads were exhausted. This initial investigation developed possible suspects in the murders. However, no person was charged at that time. On December the 9th of 2014, this case was reassigned to Special Agent Logan Holland, S.A. Holland, and Turner County Sheriff's Office investigator Jacob Horsley reviewed the original evidence and re-interviewed numerous witnesses. While S.A. Holland and investigator Horsley were actively working this case, a new witness contacted law enforcement. This witness identified a white male leaving the scene of the Weidman residence during the time frame in which the murders occurred. This new information corroborated the evidence obtained during the initial investigation and the follow-up investigation being conducted by S.A. Holland and investigator Horsley. This new investigation was presented to the Tifton Judicial Circuit District Attorney Paul Bowden, and upon review of the case, Mr. Bowden determined the case should be presented to a Turner County grand jury. The Turner County grand jury met on December the 1st of 2020, and S.A. Holland presented to the grand jury the evidence in this case, which was developed since the murders were discovered. The grand jury returned a true bill on the indictment charging Jason Michael Walker, age 47, with the murders of Thomas Weidman, Deborah Weidman, and Melissa Weidman. The grand jury also returned a bill against Walker charging him with aggravated assault, arson in the first degree, and feticide for the unborn child that through this investigation was determined to be the biological child of Jason Walker. This case has now been turned over to the Tifton Judicial Circuit District Attorney's Office for prosecution. We are asking any person who believes that they may have information related to this case against Mr. Walker to please contact the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, the Turner County Sheriff's Office, or the Tifton Judicial Circuit District Attorney's Office. At this time, I know that ADA J.D. Hart and that Sheriff Hester would like to say a couple of words.
Good evening. On behalf of District Attorney Paul Bowden and the Tifton District Attorney's DA's office, I would like to commend the Georgia Bureau of Investigation as well as the Turner County Sheriff's Office for their tireless work on this case. Mr. Bowden regrets that he is unable to be here today, and he would like to express his appreciation in person, but he's hopeful the events of this week have put us on the road to obtaining justice for the Weidman and the Wheeler families. Thank you.
I just want to reflect what the GBI agents told everybody. It's been a long time, a hard case for everybody. It's a close-knit community, and we've worked tirelessly with the GBI on this case for a long time. I would like to ask that everybody in the community, you know, if you got information that's credible, to call us and let us know what that information is, and don't speculate. Don't speculate on information that you don't know anything about, because it causes problems for the investigators in the future, and it causes problems for the case in the future. So just keep that in mind. I appreciate the cooperation and hard work that everybody's done in this case, and we'll turn it over for any questions for y'all.
Thank you. All right, for the media here, y'all got any questions I might can answer just real quick? Man,
Can you just reiterate the new details that are in the case?
I'm sorry, what's that?
New details, can you just reiterate what those were?
Okay, I still hadn't heard
Any
the
new details, can you reiterate the new details?
The new details, just that we have been investigating this case. We had a new witness come forward to corroborate some of the information we had, and we have gone forward with it from there.
Any other questions?
All right, thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming.